New Jersey.
Oh, Lana, can you mute my laptop? Hey, good morning, everybody. It is a glorious Tuesday morning, and you're probably thinking to yourself, good Lord, that is one handsome voice that you hear on a Tuesday. Normally we have, no good, mildly handsome voice. It's Isaiah instead of Cam right now in the throne of hosting duties. Cam is doing something that we never thought we'd ever have here exclusively on the Morning Buzz on 90.3 WMSE Upper Montclair. We're getting live traffic coverage as Cam makes his way to the studio today. Cam, how are we looking out there?
So right now, 46 is very backed up. There's a truck that is coming across. Right now, I'm passing the truck. There's a whole lot of cars here. It's like Carmageddon out here. It's pretty crazy.
We appreciate it, Cam. It's purely Carmageddon, as always, on 46 around 8 a.m. in the morning. Good luck to you, sir. We hope to see you in the studio at least by 8:30. But we got some things to talk about, Cam. All right. You enjoy the drive, enjoy the glory hour that the sun is right now as it beams down through your eye holes. But only one person can give us the details on what is going on around the world and maybe a little bit of weather news. And that person is Lana. So Lana, deliver us the news.
Hi. So, in national news today, the Tops Friendly Market, where 10 people were murdered, will reopen on Friday, quietly and respectfully. Thursday, the store will hold a gathering in remembrance of the victims and the employees of the shooting affected. The suspect has pleaded not guilty to 10 counts of first-degree murder, second-degree murder as a hate crime, and 3 accounts of attempted murder as a hate crime, as well as many federal hate crimes. In state news, 22 people were rescued from a charter cruise in Sea Isle City Monday night. The ship, known as the Starfish, hit the Townsend's Inlet Bridge and immediately started sinking. A Good Samaritan brought the passengers to shore, and no one was injured. There are also no reports of pollution from the sinking ship. And in local news, police are currently investigating a body that was found in the Passaic River in Newark. The body, which was found Thursday, is still under investigation as to the cause of death and the identity of the victim. The body was found in the water near the Jackson Street Bridge. And as for the weather today, it is currently 71 degrees and cloudy with a high of 92 and a low of 66, with a humidity level at 80% and good air quality at 27. It is also set to thunderstorm at 3 today.
Oh, I don't like thunderstorms, Lana. Come on, man.
I'm sorry, Mother Nature.
Jeez. I will say very quickly, that whole Tops Friendly Market thing, I still at this point cannot understand how it is even possible that this man can plead not guilty.
I don't either.
There's video evidence of this man. Feels like a waste of time. I guess they have to do his due process in that scenario, but I don't understand the point of fighting that. Regardless, listen, Cam, we love sports, right?
Oh, we love sports.
Absolutely. But we are in full summer season. And when it comes to sports, that means what?
Baseball All-Star Weekend is incoming.
Yeah, but that's boring. That's dry. Very much, like your dating life. Sorry, Cam. Hey, that was out of pocket.
It's not wrong. I'm not. It's not wrong.
Regardless, though, Cam, we love you here on the Morning Buzz. We appreciate everything you do. But there's not really much to talk about. So instead, I'm gonna give you Isaiah's real rankings of the top 10 NFL quarterbacks, starting with number 10. And you know what, Cam? I'm going to read through them, and then you let me know if I'm right or wrong, all right? I'm going to go through 10 through 1, all right? Starting with number 10, the leaders of Broncos country. Let's ride himself, Russell Wilson. And I know he had a relatively slow year last season, but hey, he was battling injuries, and a team just wasn't compete to battled the NFC West. Russ is on a promising Denver Broncos team this year, and I expect him to cook. I expect him to put up numbers. I don't expect that team to really make any real playoff run. Now, This is going to be controversial because I, unlike many people across the world, am not falling for the media cheese. Number 9, Justin Herbert. And I know everyone wants to crown this man as a top 3 quarterback, as a top 5 quarterback. Some people even have him as the best quarterback. That's all lies. That's ridiculous. The man has not even made a playoff game. And we expect to say, oh, he's a top 3. No, you got to prove something. Make it to the playoffs. Make a run. Otherwise, it sounds like we're getting Phillip Rivers 2.0. Now we go to number 8. It is Mighty Mouse himself, Kyler Murray. And when he's healthy and paired with DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler's low-key unstoppable. His speed, throwing ability combined, it is something special. The only thing is, can he stay healthy for a whole season? Number 7 is Super Bowl champion Matthew Stafford. I mean, the man came to LA and instantly proved he can lead a team. And I thought I was wrong. I thought in Detroit, empty calorie quarterback puts up numbers, doesn't win. Instead, he goes there, brings him to the promised land like that. And then suddenly we go to number 6, and it's another media darling. He's got size, arm strength, the looks, the grittiness. It's Josh Allen. And can he do it without Brian Dable this year? I think he can, but I got to see it to believe it. And everyone thinks because of his Chiefs playoff performance last year that he's this number 1 quarterback. And let me remind everyone, the Chiefs defense was trash. Basura, straight garbage. They could not do anything. They couldn't stop nothing. All right. Now we go to number 5. The most overlooked quarterback in the league, and what has he done? Win some more, and become MVP of the league. Lamar Jackson is truly one of one. Whether he's running it, throwing it, doesn't matter. Pay the man already. Lamar Jackson is a certified beast, and he is definitely a top 5 quarterback. Number 4, Joe Burrow, as he hit up the league last year, throwing for 34 touchdowns and leading the Bengals. Yes, the Bengals to the big game. And if it wasn't for a poorly constructed offensive line, Burrow could have won the game at the end. Now, top 3 is pretty straightforward, everyone. I can, give you all these stats and all these numbers, but let's be honest. I think everyone's top 3 for the most part is relatively the same. So I'm just going to go in order. Number 3 to me is Aaron Rodgers. Back-to-back MVPs. But his recent playoff performances make you have that sour taste left in your mouth. And I don't know, man. He loses his number 1 wide receiver. We have to see what happens. Number 2, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he is what he is, man. He wins Super Bowls. He throws for 1 million touchdowns. That's it. And number 1, it's Tom Brady. The man threw 43 touchdowns at the age of 97 in NFL time. What more? And he doesn't show signs of slowing down. There's a top 10 list. And now, Cam, I'm going to let you have it. Am I right here? Am I wrong here? And did I say anything too controversial for you?
I'm going to argue that Tom Brady is still not the best quarterback.
You don't think he's a top quarterback?
Tom Brady fell off. But Tom Brady in the regular season past season, that's not something we all know.
Dangerous game. 43 touchdowns. I don't know.
I don't
know, man. Regardless, we'll wait for you to come in studio. Maybe you could talk about this later on your show. Those are my top 10 quarterback rankings. And we got to move on to some serious stuff, though, Cam, as we got to talk Ukraine and Russia, because, yes, indeed, that is still going on, everyone. The White House said it believes Russia is turning to Iran to provide it with hundreds of unmanned aerial vehicles, including weapons-capable drones, for its ongoing war in Ukraine. U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan told reporters, quote, "Our information indicates that the Iranian government is preparing to provide Russia with up to several hundred UAVs, including weapon-capable UAVs, on an expedited timeline." Sullivan said it was proof that Russia's overwhelming bombardments in Ukraine, which have led to consolidated gains in the country's east in recent weeks, was coming at a cost to sustainment of its own weapons. Also, Russian President Vladimir Putin expanded a fast-track procedure for obtaining Russian citizenship to all Ukrainians yesterday in another effort to strengthen Moscow's influence over the war-torn Ukraine. Now, there was only certain areas of Ukraine where people could gain access to Russian citizenship, but now it is for everyone. Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba said Putin's signing of a passport decree, which also applies to stateless residents in Ukraine, was an example of his predatory appetites. Whew. Now, this is very interesting. I didn't know he had offered that Ukrainian citizens were eligible for Russian citizenship. Lana, I'm interested to see your response to that.
I mean, it seems like he's just trying to like vie for control, which is all that Putin has done. Oh, hi, Cam.
Hey, Cam showed up.
But I don't know, something about him doing this bothers me. He's trying to entice them with like, oh, come with a Russian citizenship and you'll be fine. But that doesn't change the fact that he destroyed their home.
Yeah, 100%.
And their families.
And I think the interesting part here is that I don't think anyone ever really expected Russia to have to seek help from another country at this point. And the fact that they are seeking help from Iran, and obviously Iran's sending them military weapons, but regardless, to be at that scenario and that kind of turning point of this war, it goes to show yet again that Ukraine has somehow been able to hold them off for this long. And that is something special when you really think about the military forces that that Russia had compared to Ukraine. I'm curious to see what happens now. Is this weapons the turning point for Russia? What is the end goal at this point? And the whole Russian citizenship seems like another grasp at swaying Ukrainians to really just join Russia at this point.
Just basically just have the idea of, you can't beat them, just join them at this point.
And there were those pro-Russian cities within Ukraine, but a vast majority of it was still anti-Russia.
Here's the thing. I think the idea that Russia is offering Ukrainians the idea to go in, personally, I think what it is, it's Russia's like, okay, we don't want to take innocent lives now, so we're gonna offer you this peace. If you don't agree, then that's on you.
Yeah.
And for Russia to go outside and get Iranian help, first off, you already know the history between the United States and Iran. So I think with Iran coming in, it might be a big decision for the United States, a big factor right there. The United States might get more involved if Iran gets any sort of involvement right there.
That is another scenario to look at. And it's definitely a situation to continue to monitor and see how much is this going to be a one-time thing for Iran? Are they going to have this continued working together thing? But yeah, and I recently heard that the EU, like the European Union, is pretty much bracing for a complete shutoff of all Russian oil from Russia itself. So I'm curious to see that response as well, to see if any of those European countries suddenly change their viewpoints on certain aspects of this war or not. I don't think they will, because for the most part, they seem to agree with each other as a union, which is why the European Union. But yeah, I think that's another situation to monitor. There's so many things
so many layers of this.
Yeah. And it goes to so many different areas within this world. And it doesn't just affect these two countries. It literally affects
worldwide,
the whole world. Shout out Pitbull. But yeah, for the most part, yet again, I think the media is doing a disservice to people by not covering this a little bit more. But yeah, we'll see what happens, everyone. But we're gonna move on. And Cam, I saw this story yesterday as I'm preparing on Twitter, actually, and I was like, what in the world just happened? So New York City did something crazy, y'all. New York City launched its newest PSA on Monday. And then, what PSA could be? Make sure you have your headphone volume low while you're on the transit,
Public health.
Yeah, exactly. Put a mask on during COVID. This one is insane. On Monday.
Let me spill.
Okay, go for it.
So, New York City launched its newest PSA on Monday with the focus on preparing for, get this, a possible nuclear attack. The short public service announcement identifies 3 steps New Yorkers can take as, quote, as the threats landscape continues to evolve. With the likelihood of a nuclear weapon incident occurring in or near New York City is very low, it is important that New Yorkers know. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. New Yorkers know the steps to stay safe. The New York City Emergency Management Department said in a press release. In the event of a nuclear incident, the PSA advised the following actions. Get inside, move indoors and away from any windows. Stay inside, close all doors and windows, and move into your basement if you have one. Stay tuned and stay put. Follow media for latest details and watch for official alerts when it is safe to go outside. If you are outside after the blast, get clean immediately. Remove and bag all outer clothing and keep radioactive dust or ash away from your body, the PSA advises.
Bro, what? Does New York know something that we don't know, man?
What are y'all trying to say?
Exactly. I like how they say, listen, y'all, this is very low, it happens, but just in case, like, huh? Just in case. And I listened to the video, obviously, because I was like, this isn't real. Click the YouTube link. It's definitely real. It's from like New York City's public service announcement YouTube channel.
Are you sure it's not like a movie trailer or something?
No, dude. I swear to you, it felt dystopian. I don't know what I watched. It was so like unnerving and just awkward, and what she's describing on the video. It was like, am I supposed to go to New York now? Like, one of my dreams is like to live in New York for a little bit.
Forget that.
Should I just go to Miami, man?
New York's over there.
Exactly.
We ain't too far from it.
Yeah.
We ain't too far from that thing.
Do we have to go in our basements, Cam?
Yeah, we have to follow the New York PSAs.
Like, whoa. This literally felt like that, like a Fallout game or something. Like,
that's what I was thinking. Like,
yeah,
this is some sort of video game action. Right,
like I swear to you, I said this is not real, and it was real. It was actually real because I got the story from NBC News New York, and they're a trusted resource. Everyone,
listen, they're in the heart of the city.
Yeah,
like Jay-Z says, heart of the city. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. I don't know if I quote that, but that's not the point.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't cursed. That's cool.
Get to add another PSA to the list of PSAs that terrify me.
Lana, how does this make you feel as someone that
listen, you live here?
Yeah, both of you guys live on campus. Lana, not right now, but in the future, in like a couple months, you'll be back on campus. Yeah. How does this make you guys feel?
You want to go?
Oh no, you go first. I'm trying to hear your piece.
Well, I'm terrified, but at the same time, not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of scary PSAs in my lifetime. Most of them were from other countries. And
what do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean?
So like I saw a lot of them from like Europe. European PSAs as well as a lot of American PSAs. Because I was watching some guy who was reviewing commercials.
Okay.
And he would review PSAs as well. So I've seen a lot of like scary PSAs, like in the UK, they have a speeding problem. So they did a PSA.
Someone getting hit?
Children getting hit.
Wow.
A car.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I mean, it gets the point across. It's
it does. So, like, I understand the scare factor, as also with being a film major.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the scare factor of that. So I know it's highly unlikely. I get they're trying to scare people and like also like inform people.
No. Even the tone of this, it was very much, I'm not trying to scare you. It's just like, hey, by the way, if this happens, this is what you should do.
Okay,
like
that's
the
weird.
whole tone of it, that's what was so weird to me. It's like, if you're gonna have something like that, I feel like it needed to be like, it was serious, but the whole time the host or like the talent on air was like kind of smiling about it. And she's like, okay, if it happens, stay tuned to media and make sure to follow us on Twitter or whatever. Like,
okay, that's almost worse.
Wait.
They didn't say follow us on Twitter. That was just an example of like the tone going on.
I was about to say, if there was a PSA, are you sure it was a PSA or was it
imagine
an ad for Twitter?
For real. No, but it was alluding to it because it says follow us on media for latest details and official alerts when it's safe to go outside.
Yeah, no, so that to me that makes it worse. Not actually,
like the tone was kind of off, and that's why I felt like it's kind of like a video game thing going on, but not really.
Like I do get that they're trying to like let people like be aware of things, but I mean I just don't like PSAs in general. They freak me out. With all the PSAs I've seen, I had trouble sleeping.
Well, hopefully this one doesn't. harm you, Lana. Maybe go
Probably.
watch a feel good movie. Watch a Nyan cat video or something
Oh
for
my
like hours. Shout out to the lo-fi lady. She died for a little bit, everyone. Anyways,
Yeah.
listen, this is insane. This is crazy. Shall we take a breather or something?
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
fresh.
All right, I'm gonna play a song. We're gonna get out of here, and when we come back, we got some more morning buzz. This is Crew Love by Drake and The Weeknd.
Oh, I'm not gonna sit tonight now.
So crossover or like
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
Keep an
another.
eye on the song.
There
My
was
friend.
another one that really messed me up. It was for England's version of the ASPCA.
Mm.
It was from the 80s, and they had this dog, and they were zooming in on the dog, and then all of a sudden, this guy pulls out a gun and puts it next to the dog's head, and it's like,
Oh my God.
money or we'll shoot.
WMSC up in Montclair.
Oh.
This is me.
Mickey's back.
Mickey's back. And you got
no.
and you got Coach back here.
Oh, I'm gonna give you nightmares. Lana, watch out.
Stop it. This is like the it's coming in.
We are unhinged right
I'm
now.
the youngest on here. Why are you
That's
doing
very
this
true.
to me?
That is very true. See. Isaiah and I are both
We are elderly statesmen here at the station now.
we are literally the old heads of the station.
Jeez.
But-
I'm gonna have a conversation in the background of a barbershop. Back in my day, I used to watch LeBron play. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm that old.
Who's
Jeez,
LeBron?
man.
Oh,
You don't know LeBron.
That's Lana showing her age right now.
Yeah, bro. This is
It was a
crazy.
joke. For all purposes, that was a joke.
It was a joke.
I do know who he is.
Legally, we have to say it's a joke.
For legal reasons, it was a joke. All right, so boom, right?
Shut up.
Anyway. So
That was out of pocket, my bad.
yeah. So we all know and love NASA. They do some things.
Big things.
No, they got something. Aliens, maybe? Nah,
Oh, really?
nah.
No?
But NASA did go crazy. NASA went wild. So boom, right? The first image of NASA's new space telescope was released yesterday. It gave us previews of galaxies and showcased the deepest look of the cosmos ever captured. The first image from the $10 billion James Webb Space Telescope is the furthest humanity has ever seen in both time and distance. Today is an exciting day for space lovers as we see 4 more galactic beauty shots from the telescope's initial outward gazes. Images were released during a White House event. The pictures were described as, quote, deep field images. Part of the image is light from not too long after the Big Bang, which was 13.8 billion years ago. President Joe Biden has marveled at the image that he said showed the oldest documented light in the history of the universe from over 13 billion. Let me say that again. 13 billion years ago. It's hard to fathom. That is awesome.
That's
Guys,
crazy.
I want to see these pictures now.
I got y'all. Facebook, you're gonna get the imagery of a lifetime right now.
The radio listeners are going to get the description of a lifetime right now.
Play-by-play cam. Here we go. First, this is the image that was released of our galaxies.
So pretty.
So if you want to know that, if you ever seen the One More Time music video,
Funny.
that's actually that's
For
literally
real. Yeah, that's good.
I want to touch it, but it's hot, like
Yeah.
hot balls of light.
So it's just like a bunch of lights, man. With a black screen. Here's the telescope though, and
Whoa.
it is huge.
that's like a movie. That's like a part of
Literally, that's like Marvel Avengers laser beam of death right there. It's massive.
Did they say how long it took for them to build this?
I do not know. I imagine it's been quite some time to build a technology like that.
Yeah,
years.
maybe
You know,
decades.
every time I hear stories about like this and they release imagery about things like the galaxies or Mars, I'm like, what? Like, I'm happy about it, right?
Yeah, I would be too.
But I'm just saying, $13 billion.
Hey,
And we
listen,
still got hungry people everywhere.
we in debt, so we got certain people we in debt, and we still got student loans to pay off. But you know, we have
Exactly.
enough money.
And listen,
I'm
I
not, like-
appreciate it.
Listen, trust me, I love me some science. I'm gonna get a bachelor of science degree.
Oh, we see you. We see you.
Ooh.
Big time Cam.
That's me because gem things. But anyway, but like I said, I love science. Science it's one of my favorite classes ever. But at the same time, it's like, bro, are you kidding me? $13 billion. Like, if we're not exploring these galaxies, like if we're just seeing it and not doing anything about it to explore them, that's a waste of money and time.
Yeah, I mean, once again, the imagery, the technology, marvelous. It's great to look at. But the giant investment, while we have so many problems, hunger, pollution, like we should be thinking of ways to make a greener planet. And instead, we're just looking at, like, when you really think about it, that picture looks ridiculous.
Like, no, here's
It looks like a dirty napkin at like a festival or something, man.
That's true. Anyway, but here's the thing. I think if we're not gonna go after, just go explore these planets, we had exploration on planet Earth, obviously, because the great back in the day where everyone's used their ships. Why not explore the galaxy? We're seeing more galaxies. Why not go out there and explore?
Bro, we can barely get to Mars in like 5 years. I think, I don't even know if we as a civilization, wow, that sounded ridiculous. As a civilization, given the state of our planet, will ever really have the opportunity to explore those universes in that image. I imagine that at least within our lifetime, as we're probably in our 80s or something, we get to Mars and people start trying to colonize that thing, because that's already been in the works since like I was born.
You're old.
Yeah, man. 1946, the year I was born. I remember the wars, all the wars we've been a part of.
You just missed World War II.
Vietnam, that was crazy.
No, it was wild.
Vietnam was, whoa, we could talk about Vietnam, y'all. Regardless, once again, not to just be Debbie Downer, like it's cool, but I'm just saying we have a lot of other things that we could really put our money to really make a better planet for us, instead of chasing things that we cannot reach.
That's true. And like we could always come back to this once we
Yeah,
fix the
like
problems that we
come
have.
on, man. Like we're doing like weird cloning genetic things, making AI be more like humans and taking pictures of universes. We got it. We got to get it together. Science, you're focused on the wrong thing right now.
The AI thing is terrifying. Have they not
Very.
seen a movie?
Can you not be
That's what I'm
scared of every little thing?
Nah, hey, she's got a point about the AI
The
thing.
AI thing is terrifying.
AI will
AI
not.
uprising, we're gonna get smoked.
Have you
man.
not seen any movie
Oh,
ever?
I've seen every movie. I've seen any movie ever. Here's all I gotta say to that.
Jeez.
What's the one thing that AIs cannot deal with?
Water?
Exactly. We got plenty. We
Do
good.
we?
Do we?
Do we? By
My-
the time they take over, will we? Huh?
That's a great question. That's a great point.
Maybe science should be more focused on that. Make us water.
I never said drink
Taking
more.
pictures of
I never-
planets.
I never said. Hold on.
Golly.
If we run out of water, we have bigger issues. We got oceans on oceans on oceans.
But no, that's not
Global warming is a
drinkable.
thing.
Okay. Who just said water?
But we need to survive, man. I'm
That's
just
very
saying.
true.
I'm
So start
just
drinking salt water.
saying, bro.
Respectfully.
Oh.
That's what I mean. Science, find a way where we can drink salt water and it gives us NASA,
Listen.
science, government,
Listen.
everyone involved. Get your act together.
Listen, if we drink salt water, would that give us superpowers?
That'd be pretty crazy.
That would be pretty crazy, but I think
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
I think that's highly unlikely though.
Challenge
I am-
accepted.
Oh no,
Forehead.
Cam.
You're just doing lines of salt water. Anyways,
Yeah.
we should maybe move on to something
so-
more exciting.
So like, here's the thing. We got this thing called Kicking It Back with Lana. So Lana, what's good? What's good in the neighborhood with the things on your mind? Like what's upcoming this week? What's up with it?
Well, we got a few movies. The big one this week is Where the Crawdads Sing, which comes out in theaters on Friday and is not currently rated.
What is this?
I keep seeing ads for this like everywhere. From the best-selling novel comes a captivating mystery where the Crawdads Sing tells the story of Kaya, an abandoned girl who raised herself to adulthood in the dangerous marshlands of North Carolina. For years, rumors of the Marsh Girl hunted Berkeley Cove, isolating the sharp and resilient Kaya from her community. Drawn to two young men from town, Kaya opens herself up to a new startling world, but when one of them is found dead, she is immediately cast by the community as the main suspect. As the case unfolds, the verdict as to what actually happened becomes increasingly unclear, threatening to reveal that the many secrets that lay within the marsh.
Whoa.
that sounds like a good movie,
Whoa.
actually. That sounds like
Whoa.
a really good movie.
I did some research on the book. It was from the 60s
Mm.
and it did very well.
Interesting. I've never heard.
If
the
it's a
story
good, if it's a
before.
good, yeah, listen. If it's from the 60s, first off, I don't like to read in general, but like you would have heard something like this.
Yeah.
You would have heard about a story like this.
He's like, let me stress, I do not like reading.
I don't read.
But this sounds like a banger.
Like this right here sounds fire.
No, but for real, it
Like,
really
that
does. It
sound-
sounds like a really fun story. Very interesting mystery drama going on. Very exciting.
It
You know?
does. And like I saw some of the trailers for it and it actually does look pretty good.
Nice. I wish it had a little bit more hype going into it. So
Yeah, like-
like more people knew about it because it sounds like a good
Yeah, this
concept.
is the first time I ever heard of this thing.
Yeah, like this is very much news to me.
Mhm.
And right now it seems like the reviews, at least for Google users, 93% liked it.
Oh, so oh, this might be one of the things. This might be one of the
Yeah.
things right here. Hey, that's fire. What's next?
We've got Wrong Place, which is also not currently rated and comes out in theaters on Friday. Frank, played by Bruce Willis.
MSU alumni.
Is he? Oh, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it could be one of his final movies.
Wow.
Not because like he has a genetical disease right now, I believe,
Aw.
where I think it's like a memory problem or a speech problem. I don't remember entirely, but I know he's filmed like a bunch of movies and then
A lot of action movies, yeah.
then he retired because he knew his body wouldn't be able to be an actor anymore.
Poor Bruce Willis.
Anyway, sorry about that.
Oh no, it's okay. A former police chief of a small town finds himself being hunted down by a meth kingpin seeking to silence him before he can deliver eyewitness testimony against his family, but ultimately finds himself up against more than what he bargained for when he threatens to harm Frank's daughter, Ashley Green.
Man, that is a name I have not heard of since like you guys remember the drink Life Water with the lizard?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, okay.
You're young.
Jeez,
You're that
no,
young.
Life Wire, that's crazy. Regardless, I feel like she was a spokesperson for that, and that is the last time I've ever seen Ashley Greene. So I guess shout out to her for coming back. This sounds like a typical Bruce Willis movie.
It does.
This, despite this could be being one of his last movies, this is a solid pass for me. Don't really care. Respectfully, of course.
Yeah, I'm not really a huge Bruce Willis fan, but shout out to the MSU alumni. We love to see it.
I bet he probably bought a shirt at some point here.
Well,
Well, he has the
Jeez.
money too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he does.
And I can't say that.
sad.
Actually, that's what it rounds with.
All right, well, we have one more for movies. American Carnage is rated R and comes out in theaters on Friday. After a governor issues an executive order to arrest the children of undocumented immigrants, the newly detained youth are offered an opportunity to have their charges dropped by volunteering to provide care to the elderly. Once inside the elder care facility, the volunteers discover the governor and the facility supervisor have cooked up a horrifyingly depraved conspiracy that endangers the young and the old in this twisted thriller comedy.
Sounds like another
Sounds very much like a Hulu movie to me, not a theater
It
movie.
kind of does, yeah.
sounds like another one of those movies that not a big deal.
Yeah, like I'd play it in the background or something, like kind of pay attention to it. But yeah, this 100% does not feel like a theater movie.
It really doesn't. I don't know how long it's actually going to be in the theaters.
I
before it
can't
comes.
imagine it's gonna have a big run.
Yeah.
Like this, like I don't know why it's giving me very much Amazon Prime, Hulu, like even like a Tubi movie. Like
It's-
Tubi.
Tubi
I
is
forgot
crazy.
about that.
shout out to Tubi. But yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see if they have like a good audience reaction. Maybe it's like a really good movie or something. But yeah, this doesn't really excite me or anything, but it's cool.
Well, we got a couple video games too.
What's up with it then?
Yeah.
First one is Eyes in the Dark, The Curious Case of One Victoria Bloom, which comes out Thursday for PC. Fight with light against the dark in this roguelite platformer starring Victoria Bloom. Drive back the darkness that's overrun Bloom Manor and conquer swarms of creatures as you discover powerful new items to upgrade your arsenal. Are you ready to enter the ever-changing manor?
I'm ready. What? This is yeah. I don't really have a PC. I feel like PC has
Please have some good games.
They do.
not only that, but I feel like they always have games like this.
Yeah, they're
Where
just like, what in the world?
You're just like, huh?
Oh, it's a platformer too. That sounds kind of crazy too.
It's a platformer?
Mhm.
I was not getting those vibes.
No,
from
not
that
at all.
Description at all.
Not at all.
Interesting.
I was looking at like some of the concept art for it, and like I did kind of like the animation that they had for it. Though.
Okay.
So
Is it a side scroll platform? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, realistically, would you guys play this game?
Probably not.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Partially because I'm on PC.
I think
Oh,
I would try it, but I don't own a PC, so
Yeah.
I can't.
I actually hate the artwork on this game.
Really?
It like
cart-
hurts in my eyes.
It's cartoonish. It's very.
It's
cartoonish.
very black and white. Like, and there's a difference between like Mickey Mouse black and white, where it's kind of like evenly split with the colors. This one is very much 80% black and then like 20% white. And it's just very harsh to look at with that contrast to me. Like I could not play this more than like 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know why. Like for me, I kind of just like that concept.
I like it. I like the concept. I like the game concept. It's a cool little design. Plus, I like the artwork done.
Well, we got one more. Loop Mancer comes out Wednesday for PC.
What?
Yes.
Loop Mancer is a 3D platformer roguelite action game with realistic graphics that take place in a cyberpunk universe.
Oh wow.
Players play as a detective who comes back to life after an unexpected death and battle in this lifelike and futuristic city of the East.
Another very artistic game. I'm looking at some of like the graphics from this game, and I will say like the main action part of the game doesn't look all that great, but the backgrounds, because it is like a platformer like you mentioned, look very nice visually, and it looks like they spent like clearly tons of time on it. But yeah, once again, this is another game I probably wouldn't play. Platformers wise, I mean, Donkey Kong Country, yes sir, certified. This one probably not so much.
What about you, Cam?
I'm looking at images. I can't tell what kind of game it is.
Yeah, it's confusing a little bit because it says it's like a 3D platformer.
Yeah, but the pictures you see,
It looks more like an action game where it's like you just kill a bunch of enemies.
like I don't see any 3D. I see a lot of it's from the side, unless it's a trailer.
Maybe,
It's
yeah.
a cool image, but at the same time, it's like,
Yeah, I mean, a pretty okay week for the gaming world. I think the MVP was definitely the first one where the crawdads sing.
yeah,
Yeah.
that just sounds fire.
I'm curious to see that one. I don't know if I'll see it in theaters, but it's definitely something I'll keep my eye out for.
Yeah, I'm curious to see it too. I don't think I'll be able to see it in theaters, but when it comes out on streaming, I'm definitely going to watch it. And
yeah.
it's actually, if I do like the movie, I might actually go get the book too.
Ooh,
I
that'd be
do
cool.
like reading.
You're such a nerd, Lana.
I know.
Lana, to be
Uh,
fair, I might have to join in the reading things.
You're not gonna read.
You wanna
man.
bet?
Get out of
By
here.
by next buzz, I will read a book.
Boo.
You got this, Cam. I believe in you.
Boo.
By next buzz, I'll read a book.
I was the person that read all the 7 Harry Potter books.
Potter.
7. Anyway,
7, yeah.
that's good. Let's take a break before I
Pay some bills.
yeah, let's go pay some
Nice.
bills because I actually got to do it in real life. So yeah, vibes.
Yeah.
Woohoo! And yeah, I'm like, it's crazy about that. Like, y'all got the opportunity. No, I'm not gonna spill beans, but it's just like,
Hey,
wow.
hey, real quick though. Some teams, man, get your act together, man. Opportunities come and go, and you don't want to be sitting on the wayside on the bench.
The door's knocking, and yet
Exactly.
opportunity knocks. But here's the thing.
Mhm. They gave
And-
you a layup, man. Just put the ball in the basket. That's it.
I'm gonna drop some wisdom here real quick because I've not dropped wisdom in a little while.
Let's hear it.
When there is an opportunity like this, that far and few come along, you have to seize the moment. You get probably 4 opportunities to change your life in your entire life. 4 of them, and one of them is when you graduate high school. The other one that's graduate high school opportunity. Which way you want to go. Do you want to do this path or this path? Another opportunity is when you get advanced and later down the line. An opportunity is if you want to go the routes of meeting somebody and you find your soulmate.
Oh, you trying to find love, Cam?
Well,
Okay,
listen. I'll be 21 in literally 2 days. I'm not trying to be.
Happy
You
early
try-
birthday.
Trying to get cupped up for your 21st. Okay.
Not necessarily, but
Dating season.
prime time is
He's
crazy.
gonna get married.
Prime time is wild. Anyway, you know this is wild? Shout out Chaz came up for this because they sent this story on the Morning Buzz chat yesterday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is vile.
You want me to read it or you want to go?
I'll go.
Okay.
This is probably the most vile thing I've ever heard. Now, I eat pizza on some crazy stuff anyway.
What?
I had pineapple pizza.
All right.
That's not crazy, man. You know, like I thought you were gonna say like I put salmon cakes on my pizza.
No, but I do put barbecue sauce sometimes on my pizza. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I don't like that, but that seems to be a popular thing. too.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, barbecue chicken pizza. They put like barbecue sauce, like
Ooh, I gotta
mozzarella
talk to-
cheese,
I gotta-
chicken, and like bacon.
I'm not really a fan of barbecue sauce naturally, so like that.
Really?
Yeah, no.
I
Wild.
love barbecue sauce.
I can't
Must be a
really eat
flavor thing.
It's certain things. I can't have it a lot. I don't know why. What? No.
Yeah. Wow, it took me a solid minute. I was like,
I'm
oh wow.
I'm so confused.
Hey man,
I'll tell you when you're older.
What do you-
when you're 21, you understand.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I'm only 19.
So
You
2
got
years
some time. Ham's gonna send you a message in like 2 years, randomly out of the blue.
on your birthday.
Yep. And
I'm-
then you're gonna be like, oh,
That's hilarious.
noted.
I'm
Anyway.
gonna hold you to that.
Anyway, so Guy's Deli and Pizza in Westport has released one of the most oddest pizza recipes ever.
Mm.
The pizza features dill crust, dill ranch sauce, mozzarella cheese, pickles, banana peppers, and for some reason, more dill.
More?
Yes. So if you're really into ranch and dill, I guess this is the pizza for you.
I love dill, but that's too much.
What is this?
Uncle Dill is crazy.
When they released the announcement for this, they had a very interesting name for the pizza. If you want to go find that out, go for it. I'm not telling you to. That name's hilarious.
I'll go find it out right now.
Pull the picture. I don't know if I can legally say it on air. Very clever wordplay. You do the math with dill. And what is a pizza made out of? Combine it together and you have a journey of a lifetime.
But wait,
New
so
guy. So here's the word of it.
Oh no.
Pizza dill dough pie.
Oh.
Come on, Cam. Come on, Cam.
Come on, Cam.
I mean, yeah, that is what it says. That
Yeah.
definitely is what it says. Sounds like something else, but hey, we'll say on their like mobile
What is
app.
that?
You finally got it. You finally. Wow. Wow. How did you, of all people, how did you not get that? What? I thought for sure you'd be the one that like what?
Cam, I got
No
that. and you
way.
didn't.
That's hilarious.
How does that work?
That's hilarious.
You took 5 minutes to get that. That's crazy. I thought, wow,
That's hilarious.
huh? I thought you were just no selling it or something. Okay. On their apps, though, they do not refer it to that. Instead, they just say a dill pizza. That's it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So
That's hilarious.
they weren't brave enough.
Like,
Y'all eat this pizza though? I feel like it's
no,
got way too much going on.
It does, and like I do like dill, but
Mhm.
to that extent, that's way too much.
Nah, it's like
Yes.
even just the concept of a pickle on a pizza to me is not appealing.
Yeah,
Me
no,
gusta.
pickles are for sandwich.
Yeah, not even just it's just pickles with tomato sauce seems very off-putting.
Is there even tomato sauce on this?
It's a pizza.
Oh, well, yeah, I imagine
It's a
it has to
pizza.
be, right? Oh no, it's a ranch sauce. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Pickles
Ugh,
and ranch.
even
sounds vile.
still,
Sounds
man,
vile.
it's just it
Well,
just
I-
doesn't feel right.
Yeah, ranch
Listen.
is good, but as a
I don't even
pizza,
first ranch is disgusting.
you know,
all right.
ranch-
Hot take Tuesday. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
ranch. Ugh.
ranch is good.
Listen, the only ranch that I've actually enjoyed is from Buffalo Wild Wings, and it's with their fried pickles.
I
It's like
haven't-
a Southwest ranch or something going on.
So that's why. What if it's a Southwest ranch sauce?
I don't know. It's it doesn't taste like ranch, which is why I think I like it. Like if I get wings, blue cheese all day.
You need to try Chili's avocado ranch. That's really good.
Oh, you know what?
If you're interested.
You might see. I don't like plain ranch, but
like
if
plain
it's
ranch?
like infused with other things,
That's
I
fine.
can get behind it.
Okay, that's understandable.
Like avocado ranch, I rock with that too.
That's understandable.
But yeah, just regular ranch. Ugh. Ugh.
Ugh.
Not for me. Cam, you eating this one?
It's me we're talking about. Of course I'm
Of
eating it.
course, yeah.
You're gonna have to tell us how it is.
Well, when am I ever gonna get the chance to see it? I'm broke.
Exactly.
I'm big broke.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wait, where is Westport?
I don't know.
I can
I
look
think
it
New York.
up.
Oh, New York, right?
Probably.
Oh, I'll be in New York this weekend.
What you doing in New York,
I
pal?
got a tournament.
In New York?
Yeah.
Upstate or like the city?
The city.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. What sport?
Oh wait, this.
Flag football.
Oh no, that's a corporation.
Cool.
Adult flag.
Adult flag?
Adult flag football.
What?
Adult flag football, and I'm also reffing youth flag football in the same tournament.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
it's Connecticut. There's one in New York and there is one in Connecticut,
um.
and there's also one in Massachusetts. Why is everything named the same thing?
Hey, I mean, yeah. I mean, there's 2 Hollywoods as
That's
far as
true.
I know of, Florida and California.
Oh, there's a Florida, New York.
There's a Miami Beach, New Jersey.
Ugh,
Is
that's
there
depressing.
really?
This is
boy.
New Jersey could never. I hate the beaches here, man. They're so whack. They're so whack. South Jersey, absolute trash.
I'm right here.
That's exactly why I said it, pal. Anyways, we got another interesting story. Sometimes you just gotta get the bag. And listen, it's always nice to see a little extra in your paycheck, but one employee at a Chilean company got the pay bump of a lifetime last month. The unnamed worker at Consorizo Industrial de Alimentos, which makes cold cuts, normally received a paycheck for roughly 500,000 Chilean pesos, which is $550 American, direct deposited to his account. In his most recent pay period on May 30th, through a mess up on the company's HR department, resulted in him getting a check for, get this, $165,398,851 in Chilean pesos. But in American dollars, that's $183,593. He took the matters to a manager to report the overpayment, which is when the HR error was discovered. The company then told him to go to his bank and initiate the return of the money. He promised to go there the next day, and that's exactly what he did. What he didn't do, however, was return the money. And after 3 days of calls and WhatsApp messages, the company got a message from a lawyer representing the worker offering his resignation. Since then, no one at the company has heard from the worker. The company has filed a complaint charging the worker for misappropriation of funds in hopes of recovering some of the lost money, but so far there have been no arrests. Listen, just for reference as well, the average Chilean worker gets around $1,000 US per month. That is life-changing money right there. Shout out to him.
Bro quit his job, pursued a dream.
For real. Like he could literally be doing anything right now.
That's a W.
Yeah. And he just showed up to work one day, got paid, and just got a little extra. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm not returning that. Would y'all return the money?
Yeah.
It depends on the job.
You would return the money?
It depends on the job.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I would return it because I feel like I'd be guilty. I feel guilty keeping it and just being like, no.
Interesting.
It depends on the job.
Cam, if you were working at your current job, the restaurant, you get that load of money, you keeping it?
I give it back. I like the restaurant vibes. I'm not trying to get into any bad moods with the managers.
That's fair.
But if I'm working at warehouse or something,
take that money, man. Which is exactly why, like, I work at Walmart.
Oh yeah, Walmart.
I'm taking the money. If it's a mom and pop kind of thing, they're very like just one store.
Nah,
I'm gonna give that back because I'm impacting a lot of people.
Small businesses.
They're already
Small business.
struggling as it is.
But if I'm taking like 100K from Walmart
or Target or something,
or a Target, like any kind of big industry, they don't care.
You know what?
they'll make it back. They'll make it back in
Exactly.
2 hours.
I think in that sense, I would feel less guilty. for
Yeah,
paying
like
for
I would
it.
feel no guilt. I'd be like, you should have done your job better.
Amazon,
Because I do
Yeah.
my job at an elite level.
Bezos has enough money.
Exactly.
Anywhere.
So those big companies, I'm
Bezos
taking your money, man.
can make that much money just brushing his teeth.
Yeah,
Mm.
bro, for real though. Like that's absurd. That is absurd.
Wakes
Cam-
up, finds another million in his pocket.
Mm,
Wild.
What's that like?
I know.
maybe
Hey, yo,
one
Jeff,
day.
what else on?
Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeff.
I'm not saying I'm a gold digger, but I am a broke brother.
That's true. Do you mind paying for our tuition?
Listen, Jeff. I will marry you and then divorce you. No prenup needed.
Jeez.
No prenup. No prenup. Just vibes.
You just offer to marry Jeff Bezos?
Just for the money purposes.
What if he's like, you have to earn that money?
Isn't he already married?
No, he got divorced. Right?
I thought he-
I think he's divorced now. Did he get remarried?
let me look it up.
Ah, Jeff.
Yes, he was divorced and he did not get remarried. no.
Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
like
that's
he
it.
just or not recently, but within a couple years he's been
That's
divorced.
right.
He does
So-
have 4 kids, so those kids are gonna get a lot of
So
money.
question for you. Should we talk about school or should we talk about Florida Man?
Why not go Florida Man? It's a feel good one.
All right, well, good Florida Man story? Really? That's weird.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's new.
Wow. A Florida man has accidentally discovered how to travel to the multiverse after partaking in bath salt activities.
Huh.
Kidding, but low-key, this could be a Rick and Morty episode. But today, we have a feel-good story about a Florida man. A story so heartwarming that it might have saved 2022 from flopping harder than Doctor Strange. Listen, I'm a Marvel stan. That movie was, yeah.
Listen, very quickly, you can't call it a multiverse movie and not do anything relating to a multiverse other than 2 minutes in a random scene, which, by the way, was the highlight of the movie. Regardless, there was no multiverse. They explored like 2 universes. I was so annoyed. Anyways, talk about Florida Man.
In a series of posts on Twitter, Kevin Kate recounted his experience with the man he had met at a Waffle House restaurant in Midway, Florida. Of course, it's a Waffle House. He
That's
noticed the
good.
man at the restaurant taping money to notes. When he asked what he was up to, the man told Kate that he's been handing out $1 and $5 bills to people he meets at Waffle House, which is his favorite restaurant. Each note says, "Love everybody" in bold text. That man told Kate those were the last 3 words his mother said to him before she passed away. That man told Kate she didn't say "I love you." She said "love everybody." So that's what I'm doing. Kate says the man prints and cuts out notes every day, every few days, and is giving more than $13,000 to strangers since 2014.
This is such a nice story,
That's
man.
so sweet.
It's very beautiful.
I'm wondering where
um,
he got all that money from, though.
I don't know, but I just think that powerful statement that his mom was able to share with him, and the fact that he's able to continue that on and pay it forward,
Mhm.
it pulls at the heartstrings, man.
It does.
It's a very strong, very powerful just way of life, and I think we could all learn a lot from what that man is doing, and just that, it's not even just the money thing. It's
a good message.
like that's
right there.
cool.
It's a good message.
But
right
the
there.
note
Very good
is so much more powerful than all the money that he has given.
Listen, here's the thing. First off, when you get a card on your birthday, just a card that's bought from the store, do you really read it?
I do.
Usually, yeah.
I always do. Because words to me mean a lot. Like
The
a
words-
present is cool. A gift card is cool. But the fact that you like bought something and then went out of your time to write something within the
Oh
card.
no! It's not something. I'm not talking like if it's just like a store-bought card, no writing or anything.
Yeah, either way, like I'm reading it and then like I cherish it because that's someone thinking out of their way to write something down. Like that's strong, man. Like I keep all my cards that I've gotten.
Listen,
from,
I
like,
have
my
all my
grandma.
cards. Here's the thing. I usually hang my cards up. And I had a handwritten note from my track coach when I graduated from Kingsway. He had a handwritten note for me and just gave it to me. I cherish that thing to the end of time. It's a picture that he took plus the handwritten note that it's right now hanging up in my room. On top of that, every positive text message I get, screenshot it, print it out. Every handwritten note, like yesterday was marks 2 years since my mom passed away, and she sent me and my siblings a text that we all keep as a screenshot. It basically says that do better in this world, do better in your life than I have. I gave you guys the opportunity just to do better, improve, one up what I've done. Be better than me in life. And that's what I really strive to do I truly try to. I want to make my mom proud and just keep striving every day to make her proud of the man she raised.
You know what, Cam? She would be proud, and she
She
is proud of
would.
you because anytime someone says like talks about Cam, they're left saying he's a very motivational person and he's an uplifting guy and he's great to be around. So Cam, I think you're doing a great job and just keep doing what you're doing. Keep trying to be the best version of you, and that's all that you can do.
Cam, you took so many of us in here at the
Mhm.
station.
Like, how many kids you got here, Cam?
That's a great question.
Exactly. You call everyone your children. Everyone looks up to you. You're an elder statesman like myself here. People love talking with you, chatting with you, and just picking your brain because you'll be dropping knowledge, man.
Mhm.
And I think that's why I think, especially you changing your major, and you're going to be influencing the next generation of kids within the future. I think that's your pathway, is motivating people, inspiring people, and giving them the knowledge to believe in themselves, which I think is more powerful than anything you could have done on a sports broadcast.
Mhm.
Appreciate that, guys. Well, you guys have listened to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. This has been the Morning Buzz. Stick around because I have 5 hours straight of shows.
God,
Oh boy, Cam.
woo! Hey, it's gonna be exciting, Cam. Listen, Cam, I'll help you out with a little bit for your next show.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
can stay
keep
for a
the
little bit.
vibes rolling here.
I can stay a little bit for your next show too.
Word.
Listen, Facebook, you're getting kicked off here, man. You don't even get to hear it.
I'm not, unless you got tuned into 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair
Exactly. On the iHeartRadio apps as well.
or WMSCradio.com.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, we'll catch you guys next week. And by next week, I will be older and hopefully with a beard.
Woo!
Bye, guys.
Peace.